I'll have to get this figured out to get the sound into Discord next time.
Yeah.
Poetics, bring the drums in.
I win, you lose. Don't know what I've been through. Back down, refuse. It's my time, been due. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown.
Hey, this is my victory speech. The battle is won, the fight is over, the war is done. Now give me my seat. My God's on the throne and we are his heir.
You'll see.
JC, he be the GOAT.
2, 3.
Calm down, y'all do the most.
Truth be.
But y'all still chasing that paper?
Loosely.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm up so high, don't plan on coming down. Picasso, I'm about to paint the town. I'm about the life of verb, but not a noun. Holla, let me come off my soapbox. Demons trying to heal me up like a robot. But I don't play no game, this ain't Roblox. Wait, not GameStop.
I win, you lose. Don't know what I've been through. Back down, refuse. It's my time, been due. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the I win, you lose. Don't know what I've been through. Back down, refuse. It's my time, been due. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the
From all the steps I've taken, got a reputation. Thank God every time I wake up, still got dreams I'm chasing. Had to learn to take the situation that I'm facing and realize the one that made me the same one that gave me a way out. Anytime I feel way down, turn my focus back. That's why I got something to say now. Backwards, he stood up for us the day he laid down. The gift he gave me cast at his feet, both those the same
I
crown.
win, you lose. Y'all ain't know what I've been through. Back down, refuse. It's my time. It's been due. You lose. Been through. Refuse. Been
All right, that's the first track. This track is called Crown. If you're listening on the chats, Facebook or YouTube and Twitter, let's get a couple of F's in the chat. If you're listening in the chats, let us know what you think. I'm reading on YouTube. Where y'all at?
All right, yeah. No, nice track, man. That's a killer one. That's setting the bar high. Right
yeah,
out the
this
gate,
definitely
man.
is.
So, do we go ahead and announce who that was by and everything?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now. Go ahead and announce that. Okay, so that was Crown. That's from our guy Outer City. You know, dope track, man. I like it a lot. It features Scribe music, B. Cooper, produced by Poetics, mixed and mastered by International Show. Yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna get. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna grade our songs like a report card, man. Since I'm a teacher, I'm in education. It only seems right to do that. So, A+ down through a D- is our grading system. Man, I'm gonna give that. Shoot. I want to give it a A-, an A- out of the gate, man.
A- right out of the gate. That's setting the
Yeah.
bar high for sure.
It is. But I feel like Outer City, man, like he did his thing, man. And in the features, they all brought it. It was cohesive. The track, the production by Poetics was on point. You wouldn't expect anything less with the Poetics beat. Yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Where are you at, Zero?
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a high bar. I think I'm gonna be right there with you with an A-. everything sounds clean. Everything sounds professional. Everything is like where it needs to be, sound wise. Vocally, I think he was writing the beat well. I think it was musical and on point. I didn't really hear anything that I wanted to criticize, to be honest, and that was surprising because that's what I'm actually like looking for. It's like, oh, it could have been a little more of this. I told you earlier I was gonna say I hate the snare for every song because I guess that's the standard for these type of shows. But yeah,
Yeah, man. Barcode, what do you think, man? I'm guessing that's one that goes into rotation. Guys that are listening on the chat and the streams, let us know in the chat what do you grade it? Crown by Outer City. What you think, Barcode?
Give it A+. My head was bopping on this side. I don't know about y'all. I love
Dang.
that track.
An A+.
Yes.
Rod is saying there's nothing
It's already on rotation already.
dang.
Rod is saying there's nothing that needs to be fixed on that song.
No.
I mean,
No,
You know-
none.
okay.
I mean, the
All right.
production was there. They was on point. The lyrics were great, and they was actually saying something. I love it.
All right, so yeah, nothing to criticize here. We're gonna keep it going, set the bar high. I guess we might as well close it up. Thanks everybody for coming out.
All right.
No,
Say
let's
see. No outer city here in the chat in the Discord with us. So yeah, we can't give him feedback. But shout out to Outer City for submitting and rocking with us here on the first episode of the 520 Feedback Show. Shout out to him.
I guess this is harder than we think it's gonna be. Y'all ready for the next track, or do anybody have any more input they wanted to leave?
I'm looking over the chat. I'm not seeing any feedback from any comments from anyone else. Yeah, dude, like I said, that one's good. I'm not sure on the release for that track, but it's definitely ready. Dude, like here's the thing. I think anytime you get scribe music on a track, like it's kind of unfair. Like that dude is a cheat code. He brings in this melodic touch. Like he's released one of my favorite songs so far this year, actually. So
King Dame just joined us in the chat. He missed the track. You did not miss your own track, sir. Actually, your track will be coming up, so don't worry. You didn't miss your track. We just played Crown. I don't have the artist names here on my side, so
yeah. Outer City.
Outer City. Thank you. I intentionally asked not to have the names of the other tracks. So we're gonna keep it moving along and push it up to number 2. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Hold on to your butts.
Go with
You
it.
ready?
Ay. I feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. Bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly. And I be like, nah, I'm too wild and I'm feisty. Feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. I bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly. And I be like, nah, I'm too wild, plus I'm feisty. Okay, I got the nature of the Christ, I can feel it in my heart. And my nickname is the church, so you know I'm set apart. Take a stand against that Antichrist, I did that from the start. I'm not shopping for no intellect, I took that out my cart. Ain't no condemnation here, we living life through the spirit. No contemplating here, if we coming, we draw near them. Give up lust, just to trust in the power of the Lord. I don't cuss, I'm a bust through this world with my sword. I be taking beats I can preach on, this a free zone. And they say I'm turning up, it's only cause I speak strong. Look, I'm too ready, his presence so heavy, look. It's so thick you couldn't cut it with a machete. I feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. Bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly. And I be like, nah, I'm too wild and I'm feisty. Feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. I bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly, and I be like, nah, I'm too wild, plus I'm feisty. Ay, yeah. Can't nobody quiet me, won't nobody silence me. As long as I got God with me, his spirit will abide in me. That should do it, and I don't need to prove it. My life don't be his light, I'm trying to lead some people to it. Look, let's make an altar and offer up the sacrifice. Just use your body, cause you know that he made us, right? That's Romans 12. I dare you to read it day and night. We gassing up, pretty soon you gon' be taking flight. When I disobey his will, man, he love me still. Many people say this fake, but this is really real. That devil wanna fight me, cause he don't really like me. He keep on taking L's, and that's really exciting. I feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. Bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly. And I be like, nah, I'm too wild and I'm feisty. Feel like I'm on the West Coast, cause I'm hyphy. I rep Jesus' name, and no, I don't take it lightly. I bet you won't lift his name up and do it quietly. And I be like, nah, I'm too wild, plus I'm feisty. Ay. This is GP.
All right, that's feisty. Here on the 520 Collective feedback show. I'll try to take the out of there next time. Got some boys in the chat here. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm sorry ahead of time. I cannot turn up anything louder than I have going right now. I'm gonna have to buy a mixing board, and that's what I'm gonna have to operate from now on. So this week I will buy a mixing board and hook it up.
All right, so that was Feisty. That's King Dame. Shout out to him. I know he's hanging out in the YouTube with us. He's in the chat there. Man, Dame, thank you for sending that song in, man. Let's holler at. Well, actually, Zero, man. Seventh from Adam says that mug hard. Let's see what the guys say. Zero, you start this one off, man. What you think?
Okay. Let's see. I'm opening up chats here, looking. I do find a couple of things on both sides that I want to run by or run through. So let's do we'll do the good stuff first. I like the vibe. It's a good summer track. I think something that you want to have on your car, and I definitely appreciate the use of theology. I appreciate the use of like explicitly Christian and biblical terms in the music, and it's not too hard with the theology. It's not like a seminary lecture, but at the same time, it's more of a lifestyle, like showing an understanding of the theology that's put in the song. So I definitely appreciate that. Somebody said my name is the church, so I'm set apart. Yeah, stuff like that. I look for stuff like that in songs. I appreciate it, because it demonstrates a lifestyle. So, yeah, that's the first part. Now, as far as the criticisms, there was a little bit of distortion in the vocals, and I don't know if that was intentional, but that was that caught my attention like right away. It's just like a little bit of. I'm not sure if that was meant to be. I would have liked to hear some more backup vocals, some ad-libs or something in the track. And this one definitely sounded like a one and gun, like just hit the studio and just ride the beat. And if that's intentional, I can appreciate that too. But I think I would have liked to hear more in the backups. And I'm a little bit confused about the distortion in the track. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But other than that, I don't have any criticisms.
Yeah, say King Dame is here in the chat with us. Dame, if you want to unmute, man, we can talk to you as well. Zero, what are you grading it?
I'm going to go with a B+ on that one.
B+ for Dame. If you are available to talk to us, we'll talk to you in a second. Shout out to Outer City. He's in the chat on YouTube. City, man, we played your record at the start. You got an overall grade of A. You were the first track, so you set the bar high. Barcode, man. What do you think?
I like the track, but I agree with Zero. There was some distortion on the lyrics, on the vocals, I think it was, and that kind of bothered me the whole song. But I still liked it, so I would give it a B.
Okay, Barcode's got a B on there. Yeah, I liked the song overall. I thought the verses were well done. Like Joe pointed out in the chat, you got some clever wordplay in there. You got the theology happening. You know, the hook for me, I felt like the verses outshined the hook a little bit. Not saying it was a terrible hook by any means. I just think it'd be interesting to see, if you fleshed it out just a little bit more. Maybe if you could have brought that the level of the hook up to the overall, level of the verses as well. But no, it's definitely one that I think, like Shay said, we're getting ready. We're hitting spring and going into summer and all that. It's definitely a nice soundtrack for this time of the year. And it's the first time that I've heard from King Dame that I'm aware of. And, it definitely makes me want to hear more, man. I want to see where you're going. I want to see, what you've done up to now. And I think you got some definite potential there as far as your ability as an artist, man. I'm excited to see that growth over this year and what God is going to do for you. So I am going, let's see, what do we have? We had a B plus, and what did you say, Barcode?
I gave it a B.
So he gave it a B. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be right there with B plus. I think I'm gonna go with a B on this one. It was, like I said, definitely didn't turn me off at all. So I'm excited to see what is coming next with that. King Dame, are you with us, man? You want to talk? You want to give us?
I just saw the mute bar turn off.
Oh, there you
go. I'm here.
Yeah. What's good, man? Thanks for sending the song in, bro.
Oh man, hey, listen, appreciate you guys for having me on. So a couple of things, I'm also new to Discord as well. I had never even heard of it. I forgot how I even found this app. I think I was on Twitter and I followed somebody else who follows y'all on Twitter, and then that's how I got acquainted with it, I think.
We love it, man.
Yeah, it's a handy app.
We're glad you're here, man. Tap into the community, man, and we're looking forward to supporting you, man. Now that you tapped in.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and so thank you for the the critiques on the music, because that's something that I've been looking for really I've been looking for a musical ear to kind of give me some feedback on the track. So the track actually came out last year, and I honestly would agree with you guys on I forgot who it was that said it, but the hook wasn't as, I guess, was grabbing as the verses were, and I would agree with that. I definitely would agree with that. I think when I made the song, I was just trying to just get loose and just trying to put something out, and I wanted to just feel free about doing it. But I would agree with. I think I could have took a little bit more time to flesh it out too, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just kind of trying to find my space and my lane as far as the music in general. I've only been writing music for a few years, but it's definitely grown into a huge passion, and so I'm kind of all in. So yeah. I've got a whole lot. I'm actually working on an album now, taking my time with it. And I have a track called "See It Through," and it's actually releasing on the 25th. So I'll make sure I get that to y'all too. I think that one's gonna be, that's gonna be an eye opener. That's gonna be more of a sit back, listen to my story type of track. It ain't no. It's just me, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be super spiritual. I'm not trying to be, worldly. You're just listening to me tell my story, and it just be me. So that's what y'all can expect more of coming from me. So I'm just excited to just be a part of what y'all got going on, and
absolutely
in the community in general. So I appreciate y'all.
Hey, if I can chime in real quick on this last track. I don't know how you feel about, like, it seems like in hip hop we have this expiration date on songs. It's like once I'm done, and you never hear from it again. But I would like to hear you take another bite at the apple with maybe if you had somebody else sing the hook the same way you did, but just to have another voice, or maybe get some ideas from your other friends in production about how to make that hook stand out a little more. I think that would make your song that much more dynamic, because even if you were to do like a remix and have some other hooks, and just to take a different approach to the same track, because I think you got a good thing, a good start there. Is any of that sticking with you?
Yeah, man. I mean, like,
Yeah,
the thing you gotta remember is that songs have life, and we kind of move on past them a little too quick.
I think so.
Definitely. And I cut you off, Dame. I apologize, man. What were you gonna say?
No, you fine, man. I was just gonna say that I would agree with that. And one thing about music, this is what I'm learning, is that it takes time to make a quality product. That's what I'm learning. Because when I first started doing it, man, I just jumped in it and just started putting out songs because I wanted to have content out.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have material for people to listen to, and I wanted people to know that I was a Christian rapper. So I just jumped all in and started putting stuff out. Man, when I first started, like, I was recording like whole songs on my phone on them little apps you use on your phone, but I know the quality is not good at all. It's definitely not worth putting out.
No, that don't work.
But I put them out anyway because I just wanted people to know. And I thought about taking them down. Like, I'm gonna leave it there so I can remind myself where I came from. But
that's a good place to be.
But yeah, that's just where I'm at. Just learning how to just take my time, learn how to like create not only just a song, but like create a message like with the body of work, and just really take my time and understand what I'm doing with the music. Because it's not just music, man. This is stuff that changes people's lives when they hear lyrics and and music and stuff. So I want to take that serious, and so that's just where I'm at.
Well, I definitely gave bonus points because it was both theological and it was fun. And so if you like I said, if you ever decide to take another bite at that one, I would suggest trying get a second voice, even if they sing the exact same words the exact same way on your hook for you, as a service, or get a couple features.
I got you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Great track. Make sure
y'all.
Yeah, man. Make sure you submit that next release that you got coming out later this month to us in the submission, so we can post it up on the site as well. So, guys, if you liked that song, Feisty from King Dame, it is on our 520 submissions playlist on Spotify. So make sure you go check that out. Zero, man, let's go to the next one.
All right, man. Here we go.
Why am I ashamed? I'm not the only one with pain. I'm not the only one that feels this way. It's driving me insane. I'm deranged, I am strange. The devil speaks his lies again. I buy it up by the cup, wash it down, let that soak in. Man, playing sounds so good up in my head. Stash away for rainy day, never knowing if I'll live. Living for the future that was never guaranteed, never written down in stone, may never be achieved. It's an optical illusion. I'll get free from disillusion. How? By living in the present, by living in the here and now, by taking all these guarantees, walking in eternity. Look at this eternally. Take the love that's burden free. Oh my, thinking hard, I'm thinking God. Now every single day I'm singing, got me screaming like I'm a deacon. Hallelujah, pastor preaching, spirit working, hands are reaching for the promised land. Hear your voice, it sounds so freeing. I'm asking you to save me. 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 Wanna see a brighter side, escape the lies that haunt your mind, the things that keep you up at night. Flee the darkness, free your mind. Be who you were meant to be, walking toward your destiny. Take the yoke that's burden free. Opened eyes, they really see. Envisioning a vision of the things I did, the lack of love, things I used to think about. Endless nights of seeking drugs, shooting for the moon tonight. Falling off, missed my flight, sunken in the depths. Now I'm trapped inside my dying mind. Rescue me from this can't breathe. Eyes are blurry and I can't see the danger right in front of me. Tripping hard, I'm falling down. Reach me through this endless crowd. In the void, you hear my shout. Eyes are open as I cry out. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me. Screaming, grieving, see the demons got me fiending, got me believing every single lie they're saying can't escape. I'm going crazy, voices in my head again, shouting I won't let them in, putting up the barricade, rather die than let them win. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me, although I'm not worth saving. Wandered off the path again, I know I must be straying. Here you come, grab my hand, never been delaying. Yeah, you put me back up on the path, I'm feeling Super Saiyan. Launch me in the atmosphere, shooting through the stratosphere. Coming down, you're on the clouds, I'll meet you in the air. Taking what was broken, what was scattered everywhere. Taking what was tossed aside, you cleaned me up, gave me repair. Mended things so deep within me, changed my life, a new beginning. Gave me hope, changed my ending, on my knees got me repenting. Screaming out, screaming loud, words of worship leave my mouth. Standing on the battleground, for your glory, hear the shout. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. Save me from myself, I'm stepping off the path again. Save me from myself, desires burning deep within. Chasing after death, trading in my life for sin. The remnants of this tattered life printed on my dying skin. Ooh, I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me, I'm asking you to save me. I'm asking you to save me, Lord, please save me. Please save me, Yeshua. Save me, Jesus. I need you to save me.
Alright, fellas, that's the third track of the night. Save Me.
Yeah, man, that's by Eric Cohen. He's out of Kansas City, Missouri. I will start on this one. I met Eric back in January. We were at a show in Springfield for Andy Mineo and Aaron Cole. So shout out to him, man, jumping in the server, being on the show. One thing I know about him is that, one, he's not been doing this for too long, or at least, well, I don't know if he did before he got saved, if he was rapping before that, but I know he's not been doing music too long since being saved. And Joe said it in the YouTube chat. He said potential, and I agree, there's potential there. I like the beat, I like the production choice. It had some interesting stuff, it had some nice movement to it. You know, the overall, the song was probably a little long. I don't necessarily mind that, because I'm used to, you know, I grew up on the 3-verse hip hop songs, man. So, but I know how today's music is.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yeah. So, you know, for radio play, for playlist placement, you know, maybe not the best with length, but as an overall song, I can appreciate it. I'm okay with the length on it, personally. I think that one thing that Eric's going to be able to improve on, the more music he does and gets and puts out, is just the way his overall flow, right? It's not bad, but I think he's going to be able to get more technical. He's going to be able to work with those patterns and those cadences. You know, the ad libs in the back, there was, you know, there were some interesting things there that stood out. So overall, I mean, I would say I'm gonna give this track a C from my end of it. I think it was solid. I think he's got a lot of potential, like Joe said, and I'm interested to see his growth as well. What do you guys got? Zero barcode. I don't know who wants to go, but
I go. I would say probably need to. Well, I love the track. I did like the track, but it started out a little slow for me. And I noticed in the second verse, he did pick up a little bit, but the first verse, it reminded me of when I listened to rap back in the '90s, which kind of threw me off with the track. The beat was nice when it came in, the intro of the beat, and then I was expecting something else, and it was kind of a little slow for me, but it did pick up and get better. I did hear some maybe out of sync ad libs. Or some ad libs that wasn't really a perfect place to have one. So that kind of threw me off. You see, I thought it was a little too long as well for being a mellow song. I think, what you say, it was over 4 minutes or something? Yeah, I would say if it's going to be kind of a slow song like that, you might not want it to be that long. And then the other part, I would say maybe the speed and your flow of your lyrics. Practice on that, and then maybe redo it, and then make it a little bit. I would say a little bit faster, or like I said, the second verse was like you picked up the pace on that part, but for some reason it just started out slow for me. But overall, I would say I would give it a C-.
All right, I guess it's my turn. So I did take some notes on this one. I would say, for my taste, I'm not crazy about slow songs. That's just me personally. I don't want to tell somebody what kind of song they should or shouldn't do. But if it's a slow song, I'm really looking for some specific things. And some of the things that I would look for is here. So the story, the passion, those two things are there. Especially toward the end of the song where he's like literally crying out for God to save him. I kind of feel like this is like your obligatory entry-level song. Like when you first start rapping, you have to do this song. And I think we've all done this song, the slow song where we're talking about our story and we're crying out for God to save us, or we're talking about our struggles, things like that. I feel like that's kind of something that you have to do when you first get started. And I don't know where you are in your career, but I don't want to knock anybody for doing that song. I do struggle with the flow and the rhyme. For it being a slow song, it's really hard to get your rhythm going and to find a flow, especially on this beat. This beat kind of struck me as like acid jazzy. I don't know, like something that I would expect to hear poetry over. And it was cool, but I would find it hard to rap over a beat like this. So the flow and the rhythm are emphasized on a beat like this, where it's kind of strange and it's so slow at the same time. As far as the recording method and the ad libs, I feel like those were the strongest parts of the song. The recording was clear. We didn't have any weird distortion. We didn't have any background noise or anything like that. You did have those ad libs that I look for, or I should say the doubles. The ad libs, I think some of them were actually kind of funny. Where he said something like did he say Hadouken at some point in the song? Like Hadouken. I heard like a Dragon Ball Z reference or a Street Fighter reference or something in there. So those were the strongest parts of the songs: the story, the passion, the recording method, meaning like your backups, your vocals. But you got to watch that flow and your rhythm, especially on slow tracks like this. Like when you did the double time toward the end of a track, that's also a easy place to trip up when you're doing a slow song like that. So yeah, I would say look out for those elements. Try to work on those specifically and realize that when you're doing those long slow tracks, that if the song, if you're not paying attention to those things, it could pull you out of the song. And for those reasons, I didn't feel like it was very immersive. it was like as I would get drawn into what he was saying, there would be something there rhythm wise that would kind of snap me out of it. So I don't. And then you guys mentioned the length. I don't care to criticize over the length of a song because I'm like the king of a 6-minute song. Like I'll make a 6-7 minute song any day of the week, so that doesn't bother me. But I will say, for this one, it felt long, even though it was only 4.5 minutes. It felt longer because it wasn't immersive, and like I said, it was the rhythm on those double time lines at the end. You know, if you trip on your words or trip on your rhythm, or especially on a slow song, that's gonna break the immersion of the song. So, with all that said, I am going to give this song a C-.
All right, man. Well, good job overall, Eric. Thanks for submitting to us. Zero, man, let's roll it.
All right.
Beats by Hopland Music.
7.
Hey, I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas before you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and I come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, girl, vision vivid, I can see it with my eyes closed. Hands to the sky like I'm staring down at 5-0. I thank the Father for his wisdom in the Bible. That's why I take it every single place that I go. The Father in my rib help me go and change my mind frame. Making timeless music no matter how much the time change. Pray that it keep you and help you endure through your down days. The kingdom is in you, make sure you speak that in the sound waves, yeah. Hey, I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas before you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and I come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, girl. I'm just a small man from a small town, but I'm gonna do big things. Yeah, another black man kill a black man, but we wanna make history. Trophies showing love, making them dance is obvious. Praying machine, I'm body, yeah. Don't really doubt it, no. I'm on the static, yo. Talking with the truth like lightning. I know it's love, they thinking it's frightening. I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas before you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and I come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, girl, turn something from nothing. Something from nothing. Something from nothing. Something from nothing.
There it is. Something from nothing. Do we get a name on that one?
Yeah. Joe, unmute for me, man. I need your help on this one. So the song is Something from Nothing. Let's see if Joe can. Joe, help me out because I feel like I never say the name right. Nakash? Nakash? How do you say it?
I think it's Nakash.
Nakash. It features
or Nakash, however you say it.
Man, well, I feel like I'm gonna butcher it every time I attempt it. So I'm trying though. But I'll say I love the song. Song. Features DJ LC, DJ Barcode. Let us know what you think, man.
I like the song as well. I'm not a big fan of auto tunes though. Not to say that took away from it. Not to say that took away from the track, but I did like the lyrics. I did like the beat. I just don't really care for a lot of auto tunes. But I'll say I'll give it a B.
All right, a B. Zero, what do you think, man?
I'm gonna give you the opposite, bro. That was masterful auto tune, and I say that because I am a big fan of auto-tune, as I understand the effect. I realized at the beginning of this song, they knew what they were doing in the production studio when his voice wavered for the first time and caught back on immediately. Like, vibrato is near impossible to catch on auto-tune and have it sound good. So I got a star next to that note right there. Also, alliteration is on point for the first half of the song. Your vowels sound like your other vowels. It's not just rhyming the words, but it's the syllables, the vowel sounds flowing together throughout the composition. That part is actually so strong that the only criticism I have is that it's what I call near nostalgic. And I don't know if anybody has this or gets this feeling when you listen to a song and it makes you feel like you've heard the song before. And it's so catchy. When a song is so catchy that it makes you feel like you've heard it, I don't think it's quite there yet. And I can't put my finger on what it is. I would think that maybe it's because the hook is a little bit wordy. But because the alliteration in the lyrics is so good, it almost makes me forget that it's not as catchy as I would like it to be. Like, I'm trying to run it back in my mind. I can't really remember what was being said, but I can remember how it was said, and I can remember the feeling that came from hearing that. So I feel like composition-wise, this song is masterfully done. Like I said, I really appreciate the auto-tune. I wish that the hook wasn't as wordy, but other than that, and because of that one critique that I have, I'm going to give it an A-.
All right, man. A-. Dude, so I'm going to be honest. Like, until we really kick things off here at FiveTwenty, man, like this kind of more melodic, vibey, type of track wasn't necessarily my cup of tea, right? I mean, I grew up with more of that 90s West Coast and East Coast boom bap, and however, I've grown to appreciate this style of music. That's where I'm at on this, and I think this was one that accomplishes that sound well. It's got a nice melody that it just sticks to you, right? Shout out 7th from Adam. He said in the YouTube chat, it's a good radio song, catchy vibe. I agree. I hear this on the radio. I feel like Nikesh and DJ LC did their thing. I agree with you, Zero. Maybe just a touch much in the hook, but I'm okay with it. I think the only thing I would say, oh, dude, here he is. Let's invite our dude up, and he can tell me how bad I butchered his name.
Is it Nakash or is it Nakash?
We're gonna find out. But yeah, I'll give my grade here in just a second. What up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Me and Joe were debating about exactly how to pronounce the name right. So set it straight.
Yeah, so it's Nakash.
Nakash.
Yeah, so the CH we use to the trim, but it's like Hebrew, so it's Kah.
Okay. I suspected, but I wasn't sure.
Well, you throw in this Midwest accent, I'm sure I'm not doing it any favors, but I try, man. I try. So I don't know if you heard everybody. So that I've been talking. You got a B from DJ Barcode, an A- from Zero. You got some good feedback going on in the YouTube chat. Man, dude, like it is a very good song, dude. I would say the only thing that's holding me back from really pushing it up, I want to give it a B+. That's kind of where I'm at with it, is a B+. And the only thing I would say is, who did LC do the engineering on this?
Oh, actually, Conscious did it.
Okay.
Is this a final mix? Like, has this already gone out?
No, yeah, this is the final mix, but I haven't put it out yet. But yeah, that's
because honestly, the only other thing that I had as a critique that I didn't bring up, I would like to hear that the second verse, the feature, whoever that is in the second verse, without autotune. I think their verse would be stronger without auto-tune. It's just it's too
me
hard.
too.
Yeah, he comes in hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and my thing is, I feel like there's a little bit more, just a little bit more headroom that could be pushed up to, if to really just make it pop, man. But dude, the melody, the melody you killed it, man. Like it's one of those that, yeah. Anything you want to say about your track, or anything you want to ask the guys here?
Yeah, so like the track was something like if y'all ever listen to my music, y'all know like I go in like bars and so like this song was just something I was doing different to like kind of how I put more melodies, and more like kind of like more of a singing aspect to the song, because usually I just go in bars. It's something different, So this is definitely the first record I've done that on. So y'all may could have heard it, like you know what I'm saying? It's like something different. Like I was in a different range or a different area, uncharted waters for me,
Yeah, no, dude, I think explore it more. Like I said, it's not easy for me to like really just like get excited about more of a vibey track because that's just not my background. It's not where I'm from.
Yeah.
But so if I get excited about one, man, you're doing something right, and you did something right here. And you're right, man. I mean, you are, you typically are bringing those bars, right? And not saying you didn't hear, but it is a different sound than I'm used to hearing from you. Yeah. But I think there's a lot of potential there for you to tap into as well. It shows that you got this, versatility that not everyone's got.
Yeah,
right?
Especially with somebody for somebody with lower vocals, like a lower voice, to have the auto tune. I think that really emphasized your singing voice very well.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I know a lot of people here don't like auto tune, but I'm a T-Pain fan when it comes to auto tune. So like when I hear somebody with a high voice come in, I'm like, maybe not. But that low voice, I think that really matches well.
Man, I appreciate that for real, because that's some of the things that like I'm just kind of like stepping out on and just like trying to see if I've been told that from my peers that like they like that have heard this already, was like, man, they like this style from me, like don't leave like the others, what I do, but like they also love that I can tap into that as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I appreciate
well,
that.
and it also opens you. I think it opens up doors for you as far as like collaboration moving forward too.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
And brings in some different sounding artists, that's going to gravitate towards you because they know you can pull this off as well. Yeah, man. AKA Fisher says real smooth track for sure. Gave it a 100 in the chat on YouTube. Shout out Fisher. Yeah.
Joe said
man,
that Zay Hill
dude,
style
thank you
is
for
that
submitting the song, man.
Is that Zay Hill on the track?
No, that's DJ LC with them.
Yeah, that was DJ LC.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But thank you for submitting the track, man. And I didn't mention it. I don't think I saw an email from you. Make sure you respond to that follow-up email that I sent so we get you on one of the playlists as well. I want to make sure your newest one is on the playlist. And if anyone else is in here listening that was selected for tonight's show, make sure you respond to those follow-up emails so we get you on playlists as well. You get your choice of Spotify or Audio Mac. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Ridgecrest up in the chat, you're asking about where you can find more Nakash on Spotify. Is that a thing that we can find on Spotify?
Yeah, Spotify, Apple, all of that, YouTube.
Okay, we'll be adding you to the playlist then, and then Ridgecrest, you can find them on the playlist very soon.
Yep. And I appreciate y'all, man. It's definitely always a blessing to chop it up about like the music and chop it up, with brothers, So I'll praise you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Guys, again, if you didn't get in for this show, but you got music you want to get on the next one, we are shooting for 2 weeks from tonight, March 28th, to do the next show. So you got time, get your submissions in, get a chance to win some money, get that guaranteed playlist placement. And again, our top graded song tonight is going to take home $50 with the artist as well. So, Zero, what's the next one, man?
Plenty of room left. We're at the halfway point. We are at song number 5 here on the playlist, and I'm hitting play right now.
Hey, let go. Hey, I got that bread and wine. That's the holy sacrament. Talking with my guy. I've been making covenants. Had to realign. Made a few adjustments. I'm not making moves if the moves ain't spirit-led. I don't make a move unless you say so. Got the fire resting on my head. That's a halo. They be asking me what's the source. It's my prayers, bro. Gotta grow. Got me feeling like Moses on the mountain. That's a light show. Bread and wine communion. Spirit in me moving. People walking by and asking, boy, what is you doing? It's fire in my bones. I cannot stop moving. Got me dancing out my clothes like I'm David. I be grooving. Got the message when I read the text. Things be added when we built the kingdom. God flex. I got the keys to your freedom. We will never stress. I'm going for mine like I'm Keith Sweat. Okay, what's next? I don't make a move unless he say so. Too many cats in the rat race chasing queso. On a treadmill with nowhere to go. Do it all for show. Left Christ out the package, separated from the bride like Jeff Bezos. Oh yeah, I gotta stay committed. Tesla, I be driven. Scripture washing me, maintaining righteous living. Flesh, I be killing. Body broken just for me. Blood cover, I'm forgiven. I cannot fail when I'm led by the Spirit. I got that bread and wine. That's the holy sacrament. Talking with my guy. I've been making covenants. Had to realign. Made a few adjustments. I'm not making moves if the moves ain't spirit-led. I don't make a move unless he say so. Got the spirit resting on my head. That's a halo. They be asking me what's the source. It's my prayers, bro. Gotta grow. Got me feeling like Moses on the mountain. That's a light show. I'm trying to move like the book of Acts. Preaching facts, demonstrate without a pack of tracks. Never that, get the bag so I can feel a need. Not for greed, let it be about the people. Hope they never see me. I'm trying to build a strong bond with community. That's what I see. Honestly, so many churches fell into idolatry. My God, the triune, but we trying to be isosceles. I step into your service and the temperature is cold. It's like you operate in fear cause the preaching ain't bold. Give a bag to get a blessing, man, it's gotta be more. How did God plant this church if the spirit never flow? Habanero on my tongue got me talking all spicy. They tryna swipe left means they probably don't like me. Church, we gotta level up. Where we at is so appalling. Fire falling, answer that phone. That's the spirit calling. Got some things he wanna do, but the call keep on dropping. I got that bread and wine. That's a holy sacrament. Talking with my guy. I've been making covenants. Had to realign. Made a few adjustments. I'm not making moves if the moves ain't spirit-led. I don't make a move unless he say so. Got the spirit resting on my head. That's a halo. They be asking me what's the source. It's my prayers, bro. Gotta grow. Got me feeling like Moses on the mountain. That's a light show.
FiveTwenty collective feedback show that is spirit led. I wish I had a button that goes beer, 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 beer. We gotta get a mixing board,
button, dude.
And a stream. What's it called? Stream Deck.
Stream Deck. Yeah, man.
Right. Can I go first?
Well, hey, so that was spirit led. That was Untitled. Joe, Untitled is in the chat with us, man. Unmute, talk to us. Before we give our thoughts, man, is that a finished product on the track, man? Like, give us the quick rundown.
Oh, that's on the EP. So yeah, that's the finished product.
Radio silence.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Eric to kick back in. Did he hang up? Hold on, we lost him. He coming back in. Eric's got the worst internet, man. We need to take all the proceeds for the show to get Eric some better bandwidth.
Hey, no. For some reason, Discord does sometimes, and I was hitting the button and it wouldn't let me
Y'all
talk.
thought I had technical problems.
Come on now. Come on. Were you trying to talk, man?
Yes, okay.
Okay, go for it, dude. Go for it.
Bro, this song is perfect. I legit was trying not to make noise during this song. I was leaning forward, bobbing my head, engaged. I I like the swag. I like the swag. The kingdom swag, the vocal swag. I got that Brad and White, bro. This is legit a song I would playlist. I didn't know who this was when I was playing it. I was like, okay, I like this. Like this is kind of like when I get something new, like when I go buy something that I wanted. Like I'm a photographer. When I go get a lens, and then when I'm walking out the store and I'm like, yeah, and it's the song I will play because I'm happy I just got something brand new. That's how much I like that song.
Wow. That's awesome, man. Praise God. I love that.
So this is everything I was asking for. It's got the beat is on point. The mixing is on point. I love the swag. I love the vocal, the alliteration, the wordplay. I love the theological interweaving. You said some things in there about like, I hope the people don't see me when like don't let your right hand see know what your left hand is doing. Like, not just quoting stuff in the biblical kind of way, but like actually like rephrasing it in a way that works for the song. I really appreciate all of that. So, yeah, this is gonna probably be the only A+ I give out tonight, and I know one of my boys is on this track.
Dang, he gave it A+. Oh my goodness, man! And Joe, I know that you did the production and the engineering, right?
Not for this one.
Not for this one.
This was actually produced by Signature Nation, and I won the beat. He had a contest, and I won it. So, but I did the mixing, but Signature Nation produced it.
Yeah, that beat is nasty. I really, really, really like that beat because it's so simplistic, you know.
Yeah, Barcode. Give us your thoughts.
I didn't get to hear it. My computer acted up on me, so as soon as y'all switched over. But I want to hear it because Zero's going off on it, so it's got to be good.
All right.
Y'all gonna learn it out, whatever y'all heard.
Okay. Well, I'll go. Yeah, man. No, dude. Like, man. There's been for the first show, man. We have got some submissions in here. That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all are showing out. You're showing support. I love it. It's making it tough. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude. I mean, King Dame. Thing, the Cash this thing, Outer City, and then Untitled comes in and drops this. Oh my goodness. The one thing that I would say from whenever I'm listening through it on my beats, right? So that I'll say it may be the beat factor because we all know beats. They really pump up that low end, right? So like the bass was hitting, dude, and there were spots where I felt like the vocal kind of got a little muddy in there because of the low end. Not too bad, but I feel like maybe there was, if we had, I don't know, maybe brought it out on top a little bit more, or just fattened it up just a touch. Like maybe it was just a slightly thin in there, so it let that low end on the production overtake it just a bit. But I'm with Zero though, man, dude. It's one of those that when you hear it, you're immediately you're nodding with it, right? And I love how you've got where you really took it. You can tell you really took time with your flow and your cadence and how you were delivering your words, and did it very lyrically, but yet had kind of definitely had this modern kind of feel and expectation to it for where like Christian hip hop is at this point, right? So I mean, you kind of check all the boxes, man. Like I think no matter what your preferred style of music is, whether you're like me with boom bap or whatever, I think you appreciate a record like this. Like there's something in there that you find that you connect with. So man, dude, this is so hard. I'm gonna give it an A-. I'm gonna get A-, I think. Yeah, dude. So, but hey, even though this wasn't produced by you, I will say shout out to the growth we've seen from you. I know you've rocked with us here at the platform pretty much from the beginning, and it's been cool to see the growth and then to see what you're doing on the production and engineering side as well, man. I mean, you're turning into like this like triple threat, dude. So keep going, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad. I want to make that like this.
Right. I know I know Joe's gonna keep going, man. And not only that, not only is he killing it on the music side of stuff, you know, he does his thing on YouTube as well. I mean, dude, he puts us all to shame here. So shout out to you, man.
And I haven't been on YouTube in a year, but I appreciate that.
I don't care, man. I don't care, dude.
It's encouraging. Appreciate the feedback.
Yeah,
That's
man.
very
So
encouraging.
so tell the people, man. You said it's on the EP. Tell them what's the EP so they go listen to it.
The EP is called Candles. It is out everywhere. Just search me UNTIDLD, and go stream it, purchase it if you like. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So, man, that's 2 A's. We may end up having to have a tiebreaker tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see. We got
I sent the
more
link to
tracks to
Barcode.
go.
So Barco, when you come back, just say I don't like the snare.
All right.
So let's hit the next one. We got 3 more songs left.
All right, here we go.
So I'm breathing on the beat. Gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what a swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. So I'm breathing on the beat. Gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what a swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. First form, second form, swing with some might, know that. Do it like the Dark Knight, know who to call in the dark of the night. Sword real sharp, this is not a street fight, but I'm in the streets, fight for my life. In the alleys where it gets real tight. Walking through the valley, got a bright light. Demons beware of the sun. Got the breath of that right in my lungs. Unsheath the blade for you, this will not be fun. Slay it to my core, man, training, leave me store. Pull my heart out, leave it all on the floor. Total concentration, no one can debate this technique. Opposite of basement, what am I saying? It's top till you facing, blade to your neck as if you was shaving. Afraid there's no escaping. So I'm breathing on the beat, gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what I swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. So I'm breathing on the beat, gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what I swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. First form, now face defeat. Gotta move on, gotta watch for Michael, moves on. Coming for the head and it won't be long. Acts out of fear, make you lose tack. Not thinking clear, initial ring, sword on the hip. Let the bell ring, it's over when the flesh rip. Come on, I'll be the freshest, don't let blood wet fist. Not a weapon prosper up against Chris, nor does it you if you live the same too. Fight through the night till the light come through. And the demons burn blue, that's to stay high. Blazing ashes from the lower to the upper rank classes. There's no way you're lasting, Hashiras come through slashing. Sun breathing, be the chain reaction. So I'm breathing on the beat, gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what I swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. So I'm breathing on the beat, gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what I swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. First form, now face defeat. So I'm breathing on the beat, gonna say I bring the heat. Sword of the spirit, what I swing. Oh, what a feat. First form, now face defeat. First form, now face defeat.
All right, that track was called Sun Breathing on the 520 Collective Feedback Show. Who's going first this time?
Yo, so that was our guy Chris TYK. He's hanging out in the Discord with us. Man, let guys listening on or y'all watching on YouTube, let us know what you think in the chat, man. What do you give the track? And make sure while you're there, hit subscribe on YouTube. We didn't mention that, but do that for us. It'd be nice. Chris, man, if you're able, I think he's working, but if you're able to hop on and talk to us for a minute, man, go ahead and unmute. Barco, were you able to hear that one?
I was.
Okay,
all right,
go first.
give us your thoughts, man.
Okay. I like the track. It was interesting, and then also, well, the intro was a little too long for me. It took a long time to get going, but when you start going, it was pretty cool. The lyrics is good. I like the chorus, but I like to see a little bit more fire in his lyrics. I mean, it sounded like he was a little soft, but I think I kind of get what he was trying to do. Just stay with the mellow beat. But I think the little oomph in his lyrics were a little bit better in the track.
So what are you grading him?
I would probably give him a B.
All right, a B. Yeah, man, I think the production I felt was pretty solid. I get where Barco's coming from with the intro. Maybe could have gotten into it a little bit quicker. Overall, like, here's the thing about Chris, man. Like, we've seen Chris from basically, I think, from his very first release. Like, I think he submitted his first release to us, a few years back. So we've got to see him from the start until now, and each record has gotten better. Like, you can see
Definitely
him improving with each one. And I think that the one thing about it is he takes what he does seriously as an artist, and he's looking to grow. With this track, the biggest thing I would say is I would have liked to see Chris just play with that delivery a little bit. Maybe get a little bit of aggression, a little bit playing with that cadence. But my biggest criticism would simply be it was kind of the same from start to finish. Right now, the writing was good. I felt like the overall just feel of it. I didn't. It resonated with me. I think that there's just a little bit more that you are able to tap into as an artist. And I would give it. I think I'm with Barcode on this one. I would give it a B. I think it was definitely more than it was above that kind of standard that you would expect out of a newer artist. But there's a little bit of potential room as well with it. And like I said, go back to where you started to where you are now, and there are a lot of exciting things ahead for you as an artist, Chris.
So what'd you grade it?
I'm gonna give it a B as well.
All right, I see him in the YouTube chat. He says he can't unmute himself. Yeah, YouTube or Discord is like that. Discord is I'm starting to not like very much. But if you figure it out, jump in here.
Hey Chris, just leave the chat on Discord and come back in, and I'll bring you back up. Sometimes that'll fix it.
I'm gonna give him a minute. Okay, so when he comes back in here, bro, I am so happy, and I think that he is going to get so much satisfaction from what I'm about to say on this track. And I'm waiting for him to pop back in here. All right, there he is. Okay. I hope that you're gonna get some satisfaction from this track, because I'm feeling a esoteric connection here. But I'm gonna do my critique first, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with the twist, because I think y'all missed it. So this, as I'm listening to this, the intro's kind of long, yes, and then the beat starts coming in, and it's very minimalistic with the beat, and I wasn't feeling that. I felt like it was kind of clunky in the beginning. But then somewhere around the middle of the first verse, the middle of the hook, I started to realize I think a lot of what I didn't like about this song is intentional. Not the clunkiness, not because the rhythm you do struggle with the rhythm a little bit. But the beat itself being clunky and the way that you're delivering a lot of what you're saying, I think it's because this is like a nerdcore type beat. He's saying he still can't unmute himself.
I'm gonna try to mess with it. Let me see what.
Okay. Here. So it dawned on me. This is a nerdcore song. This is a Demon Slayer song. specifically. And first of all, let me say, you ain't got no business watching Demon Slayer. You need to go to your prayer closet and repent, sir. That show is dark. That show is so dark. I'm struggling, bro. Like, we tried to get into it, and it's so dark. But I don't know. Me and my wife will watch some scary movies, and that if you don't know nothing about Demon Slayer, that is like what do you call that? Dark Japanese dark fantasy. It's bad. But I kind of got giddy when I realized this was a Demon Slayer song. And I'm pretty sure he's that really whiny guy that is like the coward, but then like all of a sudden he gets in the form and all he can do is the first form. Anyway, see how I'm getting all giddy and nerdy? That's giving him bonus points, because like what we've done is we've made a connection with a song that at first was like, I'm not real sure about this beat. Something about it's not really hitting with me, and then all of a sudden we have this connection because of this demonic, gory anime that the song is based on. So I'm gonna give you bonus points for that one, and I'm gonna bump you up from where I was gonna have you to a B+.
Oh, looks like we may have.
Can y'all hear me?
Chris, yeah,
there
Chris,
he is.
What's up, man?
There he is. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
Chris found the cheat code.
Dude, I feel like
It was
Chris,
definitely a mix between nerdcore and CHH. And like, I'm a huge nerd, and this is kind of the second time I've tried it, and I blended a lot more nerdcore in this time around.
Oh yeah, and we definitely need more nerdcore.
Agreed.
I feel like Chris and Zero could make an interesting song just listening to this,
we probably could
banter a little bit.
I hear what you were saying about the intro, though. I went back and forth on how exactly I wanted to do it. So like, just explaining like what I was thinking. Like, what I did was kind of try to lead in the hook with layering, and like you can hear how like I started to dub some words, and then the whole thing comes in.
I kind of suspected that was going to happen after you got going.
Yeah, that's where my head was at with that.
So this ain't gonna be everybody's cup of meat, but if you really tap into what he's doing with the nerdcore and the Demon Slayer, and it all comes together, it's a very I don't know how to explain it, but like, not everybody's gonna get it, but if you get it, you're really gonna get it.
I feel like I'm more of a dork than a nerd, so.
And I don't see you as the type who watch dark Japanese fantasy.
No, like my kids try to watch all this anime stuff, and I'm just like, I don't get it, but whatever. So, but I'm glad y'all do, man. Y'all.
None of us need to be
people
watching
do,
Demon
man.
Slayer. That show will scar adults.
Well,
It's really not that. It's gory, but it's not as dark as all that. It's just gory.
It's not like Goblin Slayer.
It's very gory.
So yeah, man, and you guys can check out if you like the song. Hopefully you do like the song. You can check it out on.
Yeah, I gave it a B+.
Zero gave it a B+.
Oh, B+. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
So, but you can check out Sun Breathing on our faith-based hip-hop playlist on Audio Mac. So make sure y'all go check that out. Follow the playlist. Chris, what's coming up next for you, man? What do you got working on?
I actually got a lot of stuff I'm working on. The next song that I have is already uploaded to DSPs, and it's literally ready to go. It's just a matter of when it gets closer, I'll start promoting it. And then I have actually have a third song after that, and then I actually have a fourth song that I'm redoing. Otherwise, it would be ready. But right as it stands, I hate it. So like, if I get that together, I'll have like 3 releases in a row right now.
Nice. Are you on Audio Mac?
Yeah, I'm on Audio Mac.
Okay. After this, I'm gonna send you my nerdcore song. It's nowhere near as well produced as this one.
I appreciate that. For sure, I'd love to hear that.
So you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah, man. Let's
do
it. Shout out to you, Chris.
Appreciate
y'all. I'll see y'all.
Good job. Good twist on that one. All right. So this next one is on the way.
Hey, yo, Blaze, what's good? Yo, John, what's good? Hey, yo, Yes FM, what's good?
This year will go down in history, kids. If you don't know now, you will when you see this. Glory be to God and victory is sweet, 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 sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet, 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 sweet.
Yes, indeed, it's the touchdown dance. The kind of me y'all been looking here, so what's up now dance? The once was lost, but now I'm found dance. The hallelujah, Yahweh made a way out of no way, somehow dance. It goes decisive, what wasn't close. Now I live because the resurrection rose. Death died, fear fled, heart healed, all because Jesus bled. Devil thought we stayed down, huh? What a clown, huh? Oh, y'all was playing around, huh? Nothing to say now, huh? Gonna cap paper rounds, huh? Paper crowns, huh? Y'all don't like us getting loud, huh? Different sound, huh? Nice parade you got going now. I'm Sean Kemp. Uncle Boy got more W's recorded now than you gon' have attempts. Don't even try it. Blah blah. Oh please be quiet. A giant. We nana nana. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
This year will go down in history, kids. If you don't know now, you will when you see this. Glory be to God and victory is sweet, 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 sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet, 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 sweet.
Was shackled bound, now I'm running free. Back court, won't see me backing down. Good from 3. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, what I so boldly boast about don't come from me. My hope ain't in what I do right, Dudley. Cowardly imps started going through my family to come for me. But as they know now, my wife can fight too, Chun-Li. Tell you the truth, I'm embarrassed for him. My daughter ain't scared of him neither. Baby girl just turned 3. We ain't running from y'all, this a victory lap. We ain't punting the ball, nah, we warring like sap. Flee from sin on our Admiral Akbar, knowing it's a trap. If a wolf on a bear's teeth, we gon' snap back, knowing it's cap. Seen with my own eyes, optical. My God do what's impossible and brush aside immovable obstacles. Enemies surround me and I'm sleeping soundly. Know when the sun rose again like I'm nocturnal. Talking about
this year will go down in history, kids. If you don't know now,
y'all not hearing this. Ain't no ifs. It is what it is.
Sweet, 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 sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet, 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 sweet.
This sweet potato pie. This sweet potato pie. This sweet potato pie. This
sweet, 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 sweet.
Where y'all at? You got quiet. What happened? We know what happened. It's all good. This one's for the Saints anyway. It's a celebration.
Sweet, 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 sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet potato pie, sweet, sweet potato pie, sweet, 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 sweet.
Sweet Potato Pie on the 520 Collective Feedback Show. Gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
This is the only song I'm not allowed to critique.
Shout out to AKA Fisher, our guy. Man, dude. Barco, I'm gonna let you go first, man, because
okay.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, that was a fun track. I enjoyed that the whole way through. My favorite part was the kung fu part, of course.
No, Sweet Potato.
It was oh man, that was a fun song, and I really enjoyed it. The lyrics is tight. The beat was great. I just loved the whole track. I end up with a B+.
Punctual Hero says, I'm biased, but I could hurt myself trying to dance to that.
Man, so, okay, Fisher, dude, Fisher is one of my favorite artists out here. And I feel like he's a dude who gets severely overlooked whenever it comes to the Christian hip-hop, Christian rap space. So much talent that he's got, man. And he always brings this energy and this joy to his tracks. I know this song is one that's getting ready to come out, if I'm not mistaken. I know Fisher was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still in there, but Fisher, let us know if that is definitely correct on that, and if this is a final version of it. Is it my absolute favorite song that Fisher's done? I'm gonna say no. But man, there's so much stuff to like here, though. I love the ode, kind of the homage to some Juvenile in there. I liked that. And yeah, dude, it's just it's a fun beat, man. Joe said, in the chat, production's got a little bit of date to it. Oh, Fisher just says it just came out today on Bandcamp.
Yeah, hit us with the link in the chat there, Fisher.
Oh, okay. So go hit up Bandcamp, Punk Show Hero. Yeah, what's up? Thank you for joining us.
Before you go much further, you gotta drop a grade on us.
Dude, I know, man. Oh man, I'm gonna give it an A minus. I feel like I'm at A minus there. I always feel like there's maybe just a little bit more room to really just bump it up a touch. Whenever I was listening to it, I say maybe the lows just on the mixing side could hit just a little harder for me. But overall, dude, good track. I would have maybe appreciated a little bit more harmony or backing vocals just to really drive that hook, that chorus.
More harmony?
I think I could have taken it just a little bit more. I think I could take it just a little bit more, man, just to feel it out a little bit more. Yeah, dude. But and that's the thing about that I love about Fisher, man, is like he doesn't just approach songs as a rapper, right? He approaches songs as a composer. And some of the things he did with his last album, man, were really incredible, especially for you when you consider, the him being a independent artist, right? And that's the thing that a lot of these guys, man, like it's crazy the talent that's out here that's doing this independently. You guys blow my mind with some of these submissions, man.
See, the thing with Fisher is he. Like Joe said, it's a little bit dated, and I know for a fact that's a part of his philosophy. He actually tries to incorporate older sounds into his new compositions. So like I've talked to him about things before where he'll show me like what era this song is inspired by, and I'm just like, you're a crazy person. But like that's how he thinks about each song when he's going into it. I think with this one, he didn't bring too much of the modern feel to it, but I told him when I first heard this, and that's why I said I can't give it a grade. I'm going to have to go with the median of whatever you guys put out. When I heard this song, man, I told him it reminded me of those compilation videos of like when football players get a touchdown.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? So yeah, this is the strongest element. It's also the weakest element. As a total, it's going to be branding, and if a lot of what you're doing is going to get ahead, I think you got to get ahead of the branding, and you got to take control of that story and tell people what to think about your music before they get a chance to make up your mind.
I feel like we need some additional help in here. Your Zero's not going to grade it. In the chat on YouTube, what grade are you giving Sweet Potato Pie by AKA Fisher? And make sure y'all go follow and support him on Bandcamp, man. He's doing some cool stuff. I know he's got a lot of music coming, so you're going to be wanting to make sure you're tuned in anyway. So just go find him on Bandcamp and support him there. But let me know what you want to grade it in the chat, man. So I can,
Fisher, drop the link to that in the chat. And everybody else who submitted today, if you want to drop a link in the chat, feel free to do that.
All right. So we got one more, right, Zero?
One more. Okay, so wait, you said the A minus, B plus?
I gave it an A minus, and Barcode gave it a B plus.
So what's the median between the A minus and the B plus?
Nothing really.
I'm gonna flip a coin here. If it's heads, it's A minus. If it's tails, it's B plus. And it's heads, so it's A minus.
Sweet potato pie.
All right.
I just
All right.
full disclosure, like I work closely with Fisher, so there's kind of a bias there already, and leaning to the positive. So I want to try to be as fair as possible. It's just why I say I'll have to go with the median.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, all right, man. Last song of the night, man. We're gonna see what we got as far as overall grades.
All right, here we go.
You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life. You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life.
When things went wrong, all I would do was run. But now I look up to the hills for my help to come. You my armor when I'm battling the Nephilim. Cause me alone, I wouldn't have the strength to step to them. And when I was low, you vowed to pick me up. You lent your hand, all I had to do was grab it. Pulled me right out of traffic, kept me from something tragic. Man, looking back at it, I was foolish. But you was like, it's okay, I can use it. You kept me in my right mind when I thought I would lose it. Boy, I stayed in hot water like the bubbles in jacuzzis. And to this very day, I often wonder what you're doing. Why do you remain present when there's times that I am true? I'm reminded, never leave it forsake. Hit my knees and I pray. I give praise whether sad or okay. Matador, I'm dodging bull every day. And when there's times that I can't, I make a call like I'm reffing the game. I stand tall, King Kong. They got nothing on me. I'm pressing forward when there's nothing to see. Me and my mustard seed. Put in this work, but I must believe. Rely on you and never trust in me. Sometimes that's tough for me. But through it all, you the one that I call. Try to reach out to others and they ain't answer at all. I can think my problems big, but to you, they really small. Abide in you and you won't let me fall.
You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life. You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life.
You the only one I need, I cannot stress that. We meet up in that secret place and we'll address that. I gotta brag on my father, got the best at. To keep the peace, it's your feet where I rest at. Better have a good defense when Satan start attacking. It's a cold world, baby, better pack a jacket. Have you marching into madness without a bracket. But the Lord be my shepherd, so I'm never lacking. And that's a fact, I keep the Lord on speed down. It don't matter who I was, this is me now. Remove the scales from my eyes, I can see now. No longer drowning in that river called D now. He'll be your life vest. It don't matter how crazy that life gets. He can work it out like biceps and triceps. That's just a life flex from the one that I'll call to order my steps.
You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life. You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life. You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life. You're always there for me when I call. You pick me up whenever I fall. Never left me, stay by my side. You saved me, I owe you my life.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, man. So that was D Senior, the one I call on. Zero, what do you think?
I got a lot of thoughts here. This is definitely an old school track, and not in a bad way. It's a mix between Daft Punk and Tupac, if you feel what I'm sitting down there. Which I thought was a little bit of an awkward team up. Well, the vocals definitely sounded very Tupac, very Hello Goodbye from the club days, but then the lyrics, the vocal delivery reminded me of Tupac, which I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I really enjoyed that. But I did have some critiques, and it was mostly on the production side. I felt like the vocals were low, and I felt like the guitar was too loud, and I felt like the effects were too strong. So like your reverb, your the pan on your backup vocals. And so the only critiques I have were on the production side. I think I would have also liked to. I'm not crazy about the beat selection here. So I really don't want to dog on the song because I do like the vocal delivery so much and I like the wordplay. I just don't feel like this was the right beat for this song. So yeah, with all that in mind, I'm gonna have to grade this one a C, mainly because of the production, the beat selection, but very, very strong vocals, very good wordplay, really good with the rhythm. I wouldn't say the rhythm is perfect, but this is definitely vocally one of the stronger songs that I've heard tonight.
Okay, so see there, yeah. Shout out to Ridgecrest in the YouTube chat. He said that he thinks this is his favorite one tonight. Barcode, what do you think?
This song reminds me of Gospel Gangsters.
Okay.
Back in the day. The only reason I say that because the vocals remind me of how the flow was and their style back in the day. So I do think it was kind of outdated, but I still like the song. I agree with Zero. The effects was maybe too strong on some parts. I guess it would be kind of like a song that I would listen to if I was riding in the car, but not really paying attention to. But I still enjoy it. I do agree that it's just something that was kind of laid back, but at the same time okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So I'm probably say maybe a C.
All right. So, yeah, shout out to D Senior, man. He's a regular in the Discord, the FiveTwenty Collective Discord. If you guys listen, you're not part of it, make sure you go to FiveTwentyCollective.com, click on Discord in the menu, join the Discord, get in the community, all that good stuff. So shout out to him for submitting and being the final song of the night. Yeah, I'm with you. It definitely has this old school touch to it. I think it's done well. Vocally, you know, that melody, I like it. I do like the melody in there. I think I agree with you, Zero, where D Senior and his writing and his delivery, you know, are the things that shine on this track.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a C plus. I'm gonna give it a C plus because I feel like you say, on some different production, or maybe even just playing with a few elements in the production, it could have pushed it forward a little bit more.
Man, this was a hard instrumental wise. This would be a hard one to select a beat for, because I feel like with the singing vocals, you either want to lean into the electronics, or you want to go with that more organic sound like Tupac would have went with.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like that's really hard for the beat selection for a track like this.
So something a little bit more.
Well, at first I was gonna say like a 60s, 70s kind of gospel vibe, but then at the same time you could hear this over like a Phil Collins sample or something. So it's hard.
Right.
It's hard.
I think maybe I don't know, like acoustics not really what I'm wanting to say, but I definitely could hear it, you know, on, not that it was too overly complicated, but I think you could strip it down even just a bit more, like you're saying, like Tupac would done on something like the way that Changes starts off or something like that, you know.
Yeah, like something with that 90s, like the sharp 90s drums, but maybe some heavy. Man, I'm finna say some. I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm gonna stop right there, because like I would probably do something weird with this track myself. The vocals are so strong though. Like I want to hear him on different beats. I'm gonna have to look into his work and see what else is there.
I agree.
Yeah, he does, and he's got some stuff out. So make sure you go check it out. If you go to FiveTwentyCollect.com, you can search D Senior in the search bar, find him there. So shout out to him, man. Appreciate the track, guys. We got ourselves a tie up at the top right now. We got 2 songs that both graded out to be A's tonight.
Okay.
So we're gonna need help from the
snap.
people in the chat. We need some help from people in the chat on YouTube. So go get ready to get your typing fingers going here.
Maybe I can play 1 minute from each song, 30 seconds.
Maybe
or
we
something?
can.
What's the first one?
Like do like a 30-second. So the first A we had tonight was Crown from Outer City.
All right, let's play another, like about a minute of this one.
Kill. Yeah.
Poetics, bring the drums
I
in.
win, you lose. Don't know what I've been through. Back down, refuse. It's my time, been due. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown. I'm at the top, now coming back down. I'm at the top, so give me the crown.
Ooh. Hey, this is my victory speak. The battle is won, the fight is over, the war is done. Now give me my seat. My God's on the throne and we are his heir. You'll see. JC, he be the GOAT. 2, 3. Calm down, y'all do the most. But y'all still chasing that paper? Loosely. Heavy is the head, and where's the crown? I'm up so high, don't plan on coming down. Picasso, I'm about to paint the town. About the life of verb, but not a noun. Holla, let me come off my soapbox. Demons trying to heal me up like a robot. But I don't play no games, this ain't robots. Wait, not GameStop.
I win, you lose. Don't know what I've been through.
Okay.
Back down, refuse. It's my time.
So that's that first one.
I'm at the top, now coming back down.
All right, so that was Crown, Outer City. The other A tonight is Spirit Led, Untitled.
All right, let's get back on that one. Turn it up.
Hey, there go. Hey, I got that bread and wine. That's the holy sacrament. Talking with my guys. I've been making covenants. Had to realign. Made a few adjustments. I'm not making moves if the moves ain't spirit-led. I don't make a move unless you say so. Got the fire resting on my head. That's a halo. They be asking me what's the source. It's my prayers, bro. Gotta grow. Got me feeling like Moses on the mountain. That's a light show. Bread and wine communion. Spirit in me moving. People walking by asking, boy, what is you doing? It's fire in my bones. I cannot stop moving. Got me dancing out my clothes like I'm David. I be grooving. Got the message when I read the text. Things be added when we built the kingdom. God flex. I got the keys to your freedom. We will never stress. I'm going for mine like I'm Keith Sweat. Okay, what's next? I don't make a move unless he say so.
That Keith Sweat's line is hard to beat.
Yeah,
All right.
man. So Rich Crest said that he's going with Outer City. We'll do a quick run around here. Barcode, between those two, what you looking for? Oh, Fisher said Spirit Led.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're 1 each in the chat. Barcode, what you think?
Outer City.
All right, Barcode's what I say 0.
Oh man, I've got to go with Spirit Led on this one.
Y'all are killing me right now.
I know.
I'm gonna wait and see if anyone
I'll tell
else
you
pops
why.
in the chat.
I'll tell you why. I feel like the vocals are sitting at a better volume, and the drums are tighter.
I agree with that.
And then I'm a little more biased toward this flow. I don't know why. The first one's good. I mean, I don't want to vote against Poetics because them beats be killing it, but it's so slight.
Yeah, man, it's definitely close, and I'm with you, dude. Like the Poetics production, you know, I mean, he is where he's at for a reason. And again, guys, Poetics, our industry insider interview on the podcast, releasing tomorrow, so go listen to it. That's a shameless plug. Man, Punk
Who's
Show
this other
here
beat
with this. Joe, you still there? I know he told us, but now I forgot.
If you're available, I'm just curious who's this other beat by.
He's still in the chat. He told us. And he's been producing a lot of his own stuff, but he said this one was one that he did not.
Signature Nation.
Signature Nation. There you go.
Yeah,
Man, Joe,
that
who
one just got some swag to it.
I'm gonna put Joe on the spot. Who would you vote for, Joe? Oh, he muted again.
That's a smart move. I wouldn't even answer that.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
I said I'm gonna put you on the spot, man. Who would you vote for between these two?
Man, like I'm digging the Outer City and Scribe. You know what I'm saying? The corny thing with a vote for myself, but that Scribe and Outer City, yeah, I like
Man,
that.
it's tough, dude. It is tough. Shout out Rich Crest. He just jumped into the Discord as well. So, okay. Barcode said City. Zero said Untitled. We got 2 votes for Untitled in the YouTube chat. We got 1 vote for City.
I'm on Twitter voting. Twitter's lame.
Oh yeah, I'm not even paying attention to Twitter, so I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But if someone's on Twitter and wants to tell me, let me know. But I'm gonna play this democratically. I'm gonna say the majority has spoken, and tonight's top graded song goes to Untitled, taking home $50 tonight. What's good, man? Congratulations. If you want to say anything before we get out of here, I'll give you a chance here, man. But hey, shout out to City and Scribe and Poetics, and who else was on that track? Is it B Cooper on that track? Also with them, I believe. Man, they got a killer song there, man. Like a lot of good songs tonight, man, for the first episode of the Feedback Show.
We appreciate you.
So Joe, congrats. Make sure y'all go check out the new EP from Untitled. It's Candles. It's out now. It includes the song Spirit Led. So go support that. And shout out to everyone that's rocked with us tonight. Make sure y'all, if you are an artist and you want to get your song in the next one, we're going to do the next one 2 weeks from tonight. So the March 28th, Monday. And we would love to get you in. So make sure you go hit the email. It is feedback.show@FiveTwentyCollective.com to get your submissions in, get selected. Yeah, man, Joe's taking home $50. Everyone on the show tonight's getting playlist placement. Make sure if y'all haven't sent me the link for Spotify or Audiomack that you want on the playlist, do so. Fellas, anything you want to say as we wrap it up tonight?
Yeah, if you all just want to submit your tracks, if you played your tracks tonight and you just want to submit them on the radio station, please visit the radio station and submit. I'm always looking for new tracks to play.
Zero.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. I isolated a SpongeBob track for the end of the show. Yeah. You have to go to the playback one for that one. No, I apologize for it so clunky in the beginning. Like I said, I am going to get a mixing board for this because this is a lot of fun and it deserves to flow a lot smoother. Eric, I hope that your back doesn't hurt from carrying the show all night. And DJ Barcode, thank you for joining us. Hopefully you'll be a part of this next time we do it.
Definitely would try, brother.
Hey, and Fisher just hopped on. He got something he wants to say. What's up, Fisher?
Hey, man, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Hey. No, I just wanted to hop on real quick because I just want to say this, I've been making music for a long time, since I was like 14 years old, and I can honestly say that this is the best, despite all the technical difficulties, this is still already the best review show that I've ever come across. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. This is honestly,
appreciate it.
The amount of just detail that went into preparing, organizing everything, just the way you guys did it. This is the way a review show is actually helpful. This is the way that a review show really pushes things forward, that really helps artists to be the best that they can be. The kind of feedback that you were giving was actually meaningful feedback. So I was just really impressed, really enjoyed it. It was a great time, and so I just wanted to compliment you guys on that and just say this was really fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this.
Oh awesome. Man, we appreciate it, dude.
Appreciate it, man.
And, hey, thanks for sending the song in and supporting, man. Like,
yes.
Great track, dude. You know,
appreciate
man.
Man.
You know I love your records. So.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. For sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hate the snare.
Shay, if you don't. But I really do appreciate you guys. That was fantastic. Really fun show, and got to hear some amazing music. So I got some people I need to go look up on social media and follow. And yeah, man, this was great. This was really great.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Again, we'll be back here in 2 weeks, guys. Get your submissions in. Get your chance to, take home $50. Get that playlist placement. As this thing's growing, man, and that's all up to you guys. As this thing grows, we're gonna do more. We're gonna do other cool things. Hopefully, that's the plan. We got some people that'll be on here with us at random times where we've been talking with them. So yeah, let's see where we can take this.
Invite your friends, invite your mama, invite your sister. Share the show.
Bring
That's important.
sweet potato pie.
Man, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm supposed to be dieting. That's not gonna work.
Man, y'all can hang out. I'm out. I'm gonna go see what's going on. I love y'all. And again, listen to the podcast tomorrow.
All right, that's the end of the stream. Everybody, thanks for joining us over on YouTube and socials. We are ending the stream, and we will see you in a few weeks. God bless. Stay holy.